Good morning, good morning. Let me post this. All right, strategy. All right, good morning, good morning. Yes. Good job, good job. Let me post this on Twitter and then I need to get on TikTok. Good morning, good morning. I remembered the volume today. Please give a thumbs up if you appreciate the stream and you're excited for Thanksgiving. All right. I'm posting this on Twitter and then I'm going to get on TikTok and I'm ready to go. Sorry guys, lots of typing this morning. I haven't been home. Good morning, Alex. Hey, Pancake. And German, I'm going to get on TikTok now.
Alright guys, we've been seeing this trend going on. Yeah.
I love that new voice thing you can use on TikTok. It makes me really happy. Alright, let me move this up because currently we're in a long of R2Y. ES is also long, but I don't have ES on live today. Put this up here. We got the chop zone already set in. We had a nice little dip overnight. Ooh, I'm gonna have to do something about this. This looks horrible on my cell phone. Okay, that looks a little better. I'm gonna shut my door. No, Pancake, I cannot help. You're gonna have to email NinjaTrader. I have no idea why your money would bounce back. There are several reasons. You could have sent money from a joint account, like say you have an account with you and your spouse, but you only opened up an individual account. They will not allow money to come from a joint account if you only opened up an individual account. If you opened up a joint account with like you and a spouse, then the money also has to come from a joint account. So that could be the reason why. I've seen that happen before. So you need to reach out to them and ask why your deposit was sent back to you. But they accept people in Australia. That's the entire reason why they accepted your account to begin with. The funding, simply just something is up with the funding, so you need to call them or email them and ask them. I would not be able to help you in that regard other than give you an idea of what it might be. So this is NinjaTrader. I use NinjaTrader for my auto trading purposes. Before using an automated system, I never used NinjaTrader, so it took a little while to get used to. I was used to TD Ameritrade, TradingView, what else? Tradeovate, obviously. Tradeovate is one of my favorites. Hey, Lamborghini, we are green on this R2Y trade, well, almost. Good morning, good morning. If you're new here, I go live every single day trading futures on the futures market. This is the NASDAQ you see in front of you. This is the chop zone that's given to my members every single day. It's a proprietary zone. This is the LIS that's also given to my members every single day. And then this is on a 20-minute chart, FYI. Typically, my manual members will take the trade when it leaves the chop zone, whether it's below or above. But yeah, this is given to my group every day by 8 a.m. So they have this information to do with it what they will or want. It's helpful even when you're using the auto trading system just to get an idea of where a choppy area might be. You have a username? No, I do not, Volcan. That is somebody trying to spam you. Please, guys, be aware. There are people that have stolen my pictures, that have stolen my videos, and they try to be me. They're not me. I only have one username across all platforms, and it's boldbot1_. That's it. There's no numbers. There's no multiple underscores. There's no Lauren. Oh, good job, Ted. Yep. So if you fund it today before 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the money will be there typically by tonight. And then tomorrow morning, they will send you your login information, and then you'll be ready to go. Yeah, Volcan, please block and report that person. I have a lot of people across Instagram, especially TikTok. There's like 4 or 5 people on TikTok that try to impersonate me, so please be aware. And then there's somebody on Twitter I saw that was impersonating me and all that. How do you know the chop zone? Because it's something that I determine myself, and it's a really, really great area. It changes every day. Sometimes it's bigger than this, sometimes it's smaller than this, but regardless, my members make a lot of money just using the chop zone. So if you're in my group, you're given access to the chop zone, like I said, every morning by 8 a.m. Sounds good, Matt. Yeah, they're closed over the weekend simply because the market's not open. So your deposit will hit today, and then they're going to email you your username for the platform and then a link to create a password. And that's going to be different than your portal information. So just be aware that your portal login and your platform login are 2 totally different things. So, but then you'll be ready to go. If you've gotten the lease or the lifetime, if you haven't, make sure you do that. If you haven't gotten the VPS yet and you're going to do the VPS, make sure you do that because I think the VPS is really important. So we're in a long of ES and RTY. They're both green at the moment. So I'll show you one or both of these. Let me just put the chart trader on. Remember, guys, if you're in the group, make sure you have the chart trader pointing to the correct account and then pointing to the correct product. If you have multiple products on your chart like I do here, you can see I have 3 products. This is ES, this is YM, this is RTY. So when I have my chart trader up, I have to choose the account and I also have to choose the product. But if you just have one product on your chart, then you don't have to choose a product because it just defaults to the one. You don't need the VPS, but it's highly recommended, Harley, because if you don't have a VPS, your computer has to stay on all the time. Like, you can't let your computer sleep. If you do, it will disconnect you from the algorithm, and then you could potentially be in a naked trade, things that you definitely don't want. So I say the VPS is highly recommended. Plus, it seems like the orders are faster on a VPS because maybe the accounts are closer to the exchange. I'm not really sure. Like, my VPS is in Chicago, and then there's some in Philly, there's some in New York. Also, if you have a Mac, you have to have a VPS because NinjaTrader does not work on a Mac computer. So, yeah, you might have heard people say it, Gyric, but they don't have the same chop zone as me. You can go double check. It's not the same. I called it a chop zone, but that's not actually the name. Like, it could just be a zone, a daily zone, whatever. Has nothing to do with someone else. Yeah, people, even like 90% of the people in my group have the VPS and they swear by it. So this ES long is green 125. Again, ES is on simulation today. RTY is in the long, which is live, and it's green $20. If you're in UK, yes, the VPS still works in the US if you're in another country. Use the link in my informational email. If you want more info about all of this and you haven't emailed me yet, just email me at boldbotllc@gmail.com. Yeah, the VPS takes 4 to 6 hours to create. So if you pretty much have everything else ready, you would want to get on top of getting the VPS because it can take, half of a working day or so to get it. Thanks, Carter. Lamborghini's in the group. Carter's in the group. They're all hanging out. All right, the market's going to open in 5 minutes. This week is going to be crazy. I'm going to be live and trading Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday is Thanksgiving in the U.S., so I'm not going to be trading then. The U.S. stock market is closed. Friday, the futures market is open, I think, till like 1 or 2 o'clock, but I'm not going to be trading. I might do a live stream on Friday just for fun, but I would not be live in anything. So Lamborghini's in the UK, and he uses the VPS. Yep, definitely something you could use. So it depends on the size of your account. Like I have somebody in my account, Dean. He makes $7,000 to $10,000 like every day. Yep, sure thing, Ron. Yeah, if you want to email me with questions or if you want more information, just email me and I will respond as soon as possible, which is typically pretty quickly. My admin is out on vacation this week, so I am covering all of her duties as well. Guys, if you're in YouTube, please give a thumbs up. There's 44 of you and only 9 likes. If you're on TikTok, if you can tap that screen and send some likes, that would be awesome. It depends which algorithm, Cody. Some were only risking $200. Some were risking $500. Some were risking $1,000. And that's on a large account. So a large account is $10,000 or more. If you have less than $7,000, you're trading micros. So it would be a tenth of the size. The market's going to open in 3 minutes. So we're under the chop zone. We do have this level right here at 11,660. This is a strong level. We've actually been hitting that multiple times the past few weeks. Look at this. Past like week and a half. We might turn down here. We already essentially hit the target for the day, which was this 11,596. Thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh, I can now delete that message about being out of town. So yeah, this week is Thanksgiving. The volume might be expected to be lower.
Order canceled.
Just be aware. All right, RTY exited the trade. Where? ES is now red, $87. So we'll probably exit down here. The market's going to open in 2 minutes. No, Cody, these are not puts or calls. These are futures. You buy or sell. There's no contract. We're not trading options at all. I don't trade options. I don't trade stocks. I don't trade forex. I don't trade crypto. Futures is all I trade. And this is my company. It's BoldBot. That's my company. Let me turn the volume down on this. I don't have fast or slow or crazy on this morning, so we won't have action from those. I could obviously pull one up and put shorts on for the fast. Maybe I'll do that really quickly just to have some entertainment. How are you leveraging? There's no leverage. Can you explain perpetual futures versus stocks? So the futures broker gives you a discounted price. You just have to have, so one contract costs me $1,000 for a mini. If you're trading a micro, it costs like $100. So the price they're giving you is a discounted price or like a leveraged price, a margin price. It's $9.29. But, oh, you know what I think I did there? But there's no risk against you. You know how if you're on a margin account in stocks, you're actually leveraging money you don't have. This is not that case. Even though the price in real life is higher, they're essentially saying as long as you have $1,000 in your account or as long as you have at least more than $1,000 for this trade, then we will let you trade it, and that's it. That's up to you, Adenino. If you're opening up an LLC account because you're going to write stuff off, that's totally up to you. You should talk to your CPA about that. I can't advise if you should open up a LLC or an individual account. I typically just open up individual accounts, but I also have my own businesses, so it's a little different. And all of my businesses are around trading, so. Futures are way better than options. They're way better than crypto. They're amazing. Oh, absolutely, J-Rick. Yep. And even if you only make $100 a day, that's $2,000 a month. You're covering all of your fees and you have a profit. All right, we're long on the fast. I'm going to change this to dollars so you guys can see it that way instead of in points. ES is back up $150 on that long. It actually never got out, which is nice. Yeah, this is what I love about futures. You get a benefit on the tax side. The market's open 24 hours a day. It's super liquid, like super fast, super liquid. I love futures. All right, so we're guaranteed green on this trade. Again, I'm just running this so you guys can kind of see it in action. $300 on the long here. And this is one contract. Again, one contract. It cost me $1,000. I have to have $1,000 in my account to take this. But all of this is profit, or if it goes red, it's loss. So this has nothing to do with the $1,000. Sometimes that's confusing for people. I'm not really sure why, but. Green 370. Whoa, look at ES. ES ran out there too. It's green 325 on this long at the open. This was the long. It was green 150, and then it went to red. ES is guaranteed green now. What happened to this one? This one took profit, $140. Yeah. Well, 140 total because it had that small loss at first. ES is pulling back. If it pulls back to here, there it goes. Then it locked up $237. So ES is now 1 for 1 on the day. How do you have these automated stop losses? Again, Cody, my entire business is automated algorithms. This is exactly why I'm on this live stream. I'm showing you my automated algorithm, which trades for you. It's fully automated. It gets me in the trade, it moves my stop loss, and it gets me out of the trade. It's all automated. That's the entire reason that I'm on here. That's why my company's called Bold Bot. It's a robot. So it's not a setup. I'm not manually trading these at all, Cody. It's all fully automated. Yes, I built it. I have 7 different algorithms, and I built them all. Yes. What timing? Yeah, so I don't give except for this one, I don't give the parameters of my chart or my settings. Thanks for the follow. Let's see if we get another long here. Yeah, sure thing, J-Rick. I try as much as possible. Like, we definitely have losses. Like, I'm definitely not out here saying we don't. I try to be. So we're in a short now. You can see short. Red means short. One contract. Green, $100. If this goes green, $200, my stop loss will move itself. You can see my hands are right here. There you go. My stop loss will move itself into the green. See? It just did it on its own, and my hands are here. That's what you call fully automation. Fully automation. No, you don't choose what to buy. I tell you, it buys and it sells. But I give you my private setting spreadsheet when you join my group. So now this short is $355. This long was around the same. I think like 200, but we had the loss prior. And that's why 72, 66, what? Did they say 66? Oh, 83. I thought they said 63. All right, we're in this short for $700 now. This is a nice little short here. So, and this will close itself. This is the trailing stop down here. See how it just closed itself? It just closed itself, and it didn't need the stop loss there. And now we're in a long. So now this is green $650, and it's only taken 3 trades. So it took the one trade that was a loss, and then it took a long, that was a win, and then it took a short, that was a win, and now we're in another long. If you want more info, just email me at boldbotllc@gmail.com. That's all you gotta do, and I'll send you more info, and then you can decide from there if you want to do anything or not. Hey Ramesh, good morning. I go live every day from 9:15 to 10:30. Now we're green, guaranteed green on this long as well. I didn't even see the stop loss move up. Guaranteed green on this long. Now it just took profit. There's like $75. It's green $725. I'll show you the breakdown. It's been 4 trades. Look at this. 4 trades, 75%. The one loss was $90, and it's green $725. This is on one contract. One contract. I feel like there's something. Oh, that's like a comment. I feel like there was something in the way. $725. What time is it? 9:36. This has been on for 6 minutes. It's taken 4 trades. And this is what I mean about the fast, especially if you're in my group and you want to run this. You can absolutely run it, but you need to be aware that it could easily go red. So if you're up $700, $800 right now, I'm absolutely taking that and being done with this strategy after 6 minutes. It's taking one contract. So one contract on an NQ, yes, it works on a challenge account, is $1,000. So it's trading with essentially $1,000, and it's made $750 the last 6 minutes. That's a lot of orders. It's actually not a lot of orders. It's $4 round trip. I took one contract per trade. But that's why I'm saying you wouldn't run something like this, Andy. You wouldn't run something like this all day. This is not an all-day setup. This is not a 23-hour setup. This is a setup where you run it at the open, you make a few $100s, and you turn it off. And then you move over to the conservative setups, which are these. So, which are on higher time frames. All right, so it took profit there. Now it's green, $825. Yeah, exactly. It's good for volatile times. Obviously not sideways choppy times. Definitely not. But I'm just showing you guys that it can work. You would just need to be careful with this one. Like, this isn't one that we just turn on and trade. This is NinjaTrader. The broker is NinjaTrader. If you want more info, just email me at boldbotllc@gmail.com. Let me rename this. Do you reckon to get the buy if I have no experience trading? Yeah, because it will do everything for you, so you don't really need to know anything. Again, this is NinjaTrader SB. It's NinjaTrader is my broker, and NinjaTrader is the platform. See that right here. NinjaTrader. So even though this just took a little loss there, we're still green $800 on the morning. Again, this is when I would be turning it off. There's no reason to continue having this on. You see how it's getting tight and choppy? Are they days or hours? Yeah, so Scrumpy, I'm not going to give like the other time frames that we use, but just be aware that the conservative ones, all of the trades on the algo are done within the day. We don't hold things overnight. We don't hold things over the weekend. We're in and out within the day every time. So we're still under the chop zone. This was that 660 level we were talking about before. Yes, Crypto Man, I do have a referral program. If you want to email me, I can tell you what it is. boldbotllc@gmail.com. Yeah, Bill, and it's great for people that have jobs, which most people do. They turn on the algorithm, they go about their job, they check in. We all chat on, this is Slack. So all of my members chat on Slack throughout the day. You can have it on your cell phone, whatever, and just say, oh, how are things going? What's happening? Stuff like that. Hey, Roland, how are you? If you have an MT4 account, you can use your brokerage account. Whatever brokerage account you're using on MT4, you can use it on NinjaTrader, but you have to use NinjaTrader as the trading platform. Excuse me for my burp. This 643 is serious too. 643 and then 660. If we can't get above and break through those, then we can't really do anything else. We're just going to go down. And that's kind of what this is showing. We're just bouncing between the 43 and the 60. If we break below this 43, a short is definitely on the favorable side. It's trying. It's trying. It's trying to stay above. See that? We're in a long in the group over here on the manual alerts. We're in a long on this fast. Thanks, Mark, so much. That's so sweet. With the VPS, you can walk away from the computer. Absolutely. So the VPS is going to be your computer. So this is now green 425. Again, this is on top of the 745 it's already made. So we already hit target on the manual alert, and it's still running to the second target, and the break-even offset is in place. That just comes with time, Mark. It just, once you learn futures, it's fun. It's really like easy to play it out. So this is guaranteed green. It's gonna take profit here, most likely after this candle. See, sometimes when it's fast like this, I guess it's using the wider stops, that's why. Alright, so green 570 over here as well. So it just took a manual trade on Tradeovate, and made $570 on that, $17 in fees. That's also included in the group. If you're part of the group, you get manual alerts as well as the use of the algorithm. But yeah, so the VPS is just set it and forget it. Taxes, so you would want to speak to a CPA, but just like any trading, your taxes are done at the end of the year. So NinjaTrader, whoever your broker is, Interactive Brokers, TD Ameritrade, they send you a document in February, and they say this is what your total gains or your total losses were for the year. If you have gains, you need to pay taxes on it. If you have losses, then you don't, and you can write some of that off on your personal taxes. So this is guaranteed. It's guaranteed 75, but when it pulls down here, it will end this trade. It's green $500 on top of the 750 we already have. I don't need to pull it out because it does it on its own. Yeah, Scrumpy. So that would probably be around $4,000 or $5,000 in the account. All right, so it took profit there. Green $1,180 since 9:30. It's 9:43. That's 13 minutes. I'm still working on getting an application done for NinjaTrader. Yeah, if you have questions, use Shiggins, and you should reach out to them and see if they can help you with any questions you have. There were two losses. The biggest loss was $90. The biggest win was $510. It's made $1,180 in 13 minutes. Johnny, so it depends on which algorithm you're talking about. I have some that the biggest loss would be 200, the biggest loss will be 500, some where the biggest loss is 1,000 per trade. So you will know all of that when you join, and then you can kind of choose from there. I go live every day from 9:15 to 10:30 on YouTube and TikTok. Thanks, Crazy Spanner. But see, at this point, I would totally be turning this off. There's no reason why I would still be running this, if that makes sense. Because you made the money you wanted to make. This is a very volatile and kind of out there system, like on this one. So I would totally be like, oh, I'm done with this, and just turn it off like this. And then close this trade that's at $160. And then be like, I'm done with this one for the day. Make $1,000, be done with that. There's no reason why you would still need to be in that strategy. Also, in other news, ES is green, $237 on the conservative setup with one trade. RTY is red $165. So not a lot, but it's red. Are we below 43? No, we're still in between 43 and 60. This was the ES trade. It made $237. I'm definitely going to look to short this soon. Yeah. This 43 is so hard. It needs to break it, and then we can drop. We have to break 43. If not, then it's just stuck between 43 and 60. Yeah, Johnny, it's very similar to forex, just because the only difference really between forex and futures is, I guess, like the leverage portion and the part about using the spread as the fee. I pay a set fee every trade, and I know what that is, and so I'm just aware of that. So now we're toying with the 60 again. We're back above 60. I'm long at 63 on my manual alerts. TP1's going to be 73. Let's see if we can hold this. So this is Tradeovate. I manually trade on Tradeovate, and then I algorithmically trade on NinjaTrader. So my TP1 is right here. TP2 is all the way up here. If it gets to this area, then it will, ooh, there we go. Then it moves my stop loss to break even offset. See that? So it already took one position out. I still have one left. But regardless, it's going to be green, because even if it comes down here, it will make $100. Or if it goes to target, it will make $400. If you just email me, I can send you more information, boldbotllc@gmail.com. We're still in that long at 74, 78. Oof, that just ran up. Target is up here at 83. You guys see this? Can we hit this target at 83? I thought the short was going to happen, but I turned right around and took that long because I knew that if it went above 60, we were going higher. If it went below 43, then we're going lower. I got a little quick on that short, but the longs paid off. So both targets hit on the longs. Green, $740 across 3 trades. Yeah, just email me. Sounds good. Again, on the Algo side, if you ran fast, which is not something that most people are running, so it's not expected, fast in 13 minutes made $1,100. No, it does not choose. This is a very common question. It does not choose how many contracts to run based off of your portfolio size or your equity. The algorithm has no idea how much is in your account. All it's doing is trading off of the settings you're giving it and the sizing you're giving it. So when you put in your settings for the algorithm, you would also put in your trade size. So when it says trade size, you have to know what you're able to trade with your account size. We're back in the chop zone, so I wouldn't be doing anything here. Yeah, so Calcium, I think you've been on my stream several times. You just need to email me to get the algorithm. I will email you the information, things you need to do to get set up, and then once you're set up, you can purchase it. Does the bot choose? Yeah, so no. So Joe Range, I hope that answered your question. Okay, number 1, they're not bets, Calcium. They're trades. Number 2, yes, it has losses. That's very normal. RTY is red $165 this morning. And it took 2 trades, because I forgot to turn off my overnight. Overnight had a $35 loss, and then it just had a $115 loss. Like, come on, y'all. Bets. What is even happening? What is the background? I don't know what that means. This is the NASDAQ. It says it right here, NQ on a 20-minute. Yeah, thanks, Sign. I give it to my group every day. It's a new size in a new area every single day. It's a proprietary zone, and it's given to my group by 8 a.m. So they can use it. If we leave the zone, they typically take the trade. Also, this yellow line is my LIS, which is the line in the sand. Yeah, I like my noisy keyboard. It's clicky. If you appreciate the information in the stream, just tap the screen or give a thumbs up. I appreciate it. There are 64 people on YouTube. That's insane. Mario, I'm super excited for you. Awesome, awesome stuff. So we're in the chop zone. I'm not doing anything here. Obviously, the algorithm takes a trade. That's fine. But manually, I would not be trading within my chop zone. So I'm not going to do that. If you guys have questions, I can easily answer them. No, there's been no trades that have happened, Sylvia. Sure thing, J-Rick. For sure. Just tap that screen and send me some likes, and that's all I ask. I go live every day from 9:15 to 10:30, showing you my auto trading algorithm, doing a few manual trades, as well as talking about the overall outlook. So I kind of noted, if you were on since the beginning of the stream, that we were right around this 660 area. So I was saying if we held under, then we would probably move lower. But we can easily see that this 11,643 level held really, really well. Alright, I gotta get rid of this, get rid of this. Did he ever respond? Oh, yeah. No. Will the bot automatically stop at the chop zone? No, it will not. I do have a bot that works around the chop zone, though. Percent capital will the bot use in trades? So, again, crazy spanner, that's totally up to you. The algorithm has no idea how much is in your account. It simply is basing your trades off of the chart you're using. So are you using a mini chart or a micro chart? So if you have less than $7,000, you have to be trading micros. So like MNQ, MES. Those per contract, so one size or one share on a micro is $50 or $100. So you have to say, okay, well, I have $5,000 in my account. If I have a losing trade with one contract, I'll lose $100. So maximum, I only want to lose $400. So I'm going to take 4 contracts. Does that make sense? So you have to figure that out. The algorithm will not factor in your account. It can't see your account. It doesn't know how much is in your account. It's simply trading the chart. And if you're saying, when XYZ happens, I want you to trade for me. Okay, well, how many contracts do you want to take? Do you want to take 1? Do you want to take 10? So you have to put that in the settings. And then it will trade for you off of those parameters, which include your size, your trade size. Hi, Chuck. I hope that makes sense. I think it should now. I think I went over it a few times. So Scrumpy, the losses, depending on the algorithm you're trading, they all have a hard stop. So say your hard stop is $200, but on the scalper, like I showed you here, it can have random other smaller losses based on the algorithm itself. So, like here, it had a $35 loss. So the max loss is $200, but it took a loss at $35 because it turned around and the algorithm exited the trade. So it can hit the full stop, or it can be taken out sooner, but it wouldn't be more. Good, crazy. I'm happy. Yeah, so duck sauce, it's suggested that you get a VPS. That's in the informational email that I send you. If you want more info, just email me, boldbotllc@gmail.com. It's in the informational email that most of us, pretty much 90 to 95% of the people in the group, use a VPS. You can use whatever VPS you like. I do suggest one. You get like a 10% discount or whatever from their normal prices. So yeah, a VPS allows you to open up the VPS or the computer anywhere you go, on anyone's computer, on your cell phone, on your iPad, so you can see things on the go. Secondly, it has a really strong internet connection. It has a really strong, has a good amount of bandwidth. Obviously, it's going to be a brand new computer that you're just going to be using for this sole purpose typically. And then it always has power. So you don't have to worry about if you have a storm in your area or your internet goes out because the power line's down, then you don't have to worry about that. You can still have your algorithm running. I don't know, what does an LLC need to be capital? I have no idea what that means. Do you have that trading input info somewhere? I don't know what that means, little Lilu. What do you mean trading input? My code? It's coded in the algorithm. That won't be given to you on your email. Sorry. Oh, no. On my email, it does not need to be... These are not, whatever, case sensitive. I just did it like that because sometimes the L... People think an L is an I if it's lowercase. So no, it's just boldbotllc@gmail.com. If you emailed me, I will be responding shortly. My admin is out. Usually she responds right away. But she's on vacation this week, so it's just me. So don't worry. I will be sending you an informational email shortly if you reached out. I stream until 10:30, so Andy already made $1,000. Good job, Andy. So we went back up to the chop zone. We went in the chop zone a bit, and now we're leaving the chop zone. That's probably how Andy just made his $1,000. 80 to 70, that's already 10 points. That's $200 per contract. I love your patience. Thanks. I just say the same thing over and over. I should just create an old school recorder, like a voicemail, and just play the answer when somebody asks it. Yes, Adam, you can. On a 5K account. Do you have that trading inputs? Yeah, but I still don't know what you mean, little Lilu. I have no idea what you mean. Oh, no, Run, you are being too nice. I actually do get upset. You probably just haven't seen it yet. Yeah, absolutely not, Brandon. What is your thought of using the lease plan in NinjaTrader just for trial? Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Ted. If you think even that if for some reason it doesn't work out with the algorithm and you like to manually trade futures, then I think the lifetime's a better deal. If you do the lifetime license, I can get you a $100 refund. But the lease is good. Obviously, you could try it out for 3 months. Oh, and also if you're doing the lease, if at any time you want to switch to the lifetime, they will prorate you and refund you the amount that you didn't use. So, Ted, you could do that too. You should be an algorithm, right? Yeah, Kevin's seen me upset. John's probably seen me upset. A lot of people have seen me upset. Sometimes I have a very short wick and I get annoyed very easily. What is going on here? Oh, very cool. Chuck made $845 this morning, manually trading. Great job. Where are we at? Oh, we're back below 60. What a surprise. How much is NinjaTrader per month? So NinjaTrader per month is around $70 for the lease, and the VPS is $50 per month. Are there any financial risks outside of the margin in your account? No. They're going to say there is when you're signing up, like, be careful, futures are so risky. And they are. Like, people should obviously take it seriously. But NinjaTrader will not allow you to be in a trade where you don't have the money to cover the trade. So, like, even as simple as saying, oh, I'm in this trade and it cost me $500. If your trade goes red $10 and now your balance of your account is $490, they will physically remove you from the trade. And then they're going to charge you a $50 fee. So NinjaTrader knows how to cover themselves. Sorry, there's a lot of people asking questions today. Yeah, sure thing. Who do you get the VPS from? I use Chart VPS. You can use whoever you want. It's in the informational email, so if you already have that, it's in there. It's like step number 4 or 5. If you don't have it, just email me, boldbotllc@gmail.com, and I'll get it to you. Or, again, you can use any VPS that you want. And, again, it's VPS, not VPN. Sometimes that gets confusing. It's just VPS. Damn. Oh, yeah, sorry. I type 80 words per minute. People in the group are asking a lot of questions today. People want the mentorship. I love it. I love it. I'm just going to copy and paste it. It'll be easier this way. I was trying to remember the actual URL, like with the slashes and stuff. Yeah, VPS stands for Virtual Private Server. My name's Lauren. Lauren. See you tomorrow, Scrumpy Dude. If you appreciate the stream, tap that screen. I like that it rhymes. There was something the other day that I rhymed that I thought was really good for the group. Steven, so exciting. What is the standard contract with 5K to not overexpose yourself? Should I say average? Yeah, Mario, it depends on what strategy you're running. Because, again, every strategy... Ooh, we're about to be under 43. Every strategy you're running is going to have a different stop loss. So it all depends on the stop loss. We're in this short manually. Who's in this short in the group? Guys, green, $320, $350. Guaranteed green, still short 2 contracts. If it comes back up here, I get $200 regardless. So again, manual alerts. This is on Tradeovate. Manual alerts are given in the group as well from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is just easy today. Over 60, you take the long. Under 43, you take the short. That's it. That's it. That's it. This is why I say I trade with like an XYZ mindset. I'm not trying to like guess what's going to happen in the market. If this happens, I do this. If this happens, I do this. That's it. Stay straightforward and you won't be left astray. And I teach all of that in my mentorship as well. $940 so far on manual trades, and I think I've taken 4 or 5 now. And that's off of 2 contracts. I take 2 because I have 2 targets. Yeah, well, Brandon, or unless you take my manual alerts, because those have been fired too. But yeah, Somebody else just posted in results. Who was it? Did it go away? Where is it? Oh, my Slack is being slow. So we've taken 4 trades. 4 trades, 4 trades. These are the manual alerts given this morning. So long NQ, this was a winner. Short, this was a loser because I was too early. This was a winner, this was a winner. So 3 out of 4, 75%. No, not if for over 43, if under 43. Morning, George. Thanks. Hey, Alex. How are you? Yeah, so no other trades so far on the Algo. Oh, we really got the drop now, huh? I missed that. Ooh, NQ might take a short soon. This is NQ on the Algo. Lauren, have a great day. Gotta go. As always, you're the best. Thanks, John. I'm happy to hear you are doing well. Okay, let's see. Okay, question. If I knew the wrong trader decided to pick up 3 contracts, should I tighten the stop loss? No. Sorry for all the typing today, guys. I know it can be annoying. All right. Sounds good. Invigorate. Remember, Thursday is a national holiday. I'm sure NinjaTrader is closed. So if you're trying to fund, make sure you fund any day before 2 p.m. If you fund before 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the money's going to be there that evening, and then your setup stuff will be given to you that next morning. Can you repeat what you said earlier, under 43? Yeah, I was just saying under 43, I'm taking a short. It doesn't really matter now because we're already we were down to 12. I'm saying I'm a very, straightforward trader where I don't use a bunch of indicators. I don't think about a bunch of things. I keep it as simple as possible. What they say in high school, keep it simple, stupid, or whatever. Listen, this is my chop zone. If we're under the chop zone, I'm really only looking for shorts. Short. Every time it comes up to the chop zone, I'm taking a short. And then the thing that I saw earlier that I was talking about is that we were stuck between 43 and 60. So if we got above 60, I took that long just for a scalp, and those worked out really well. But the main thing is short under 43. So we finally got under 43. We were at 41. I took the short. I got stopped out with my break-even offset for $200, but it ran to 13. That's a 30-point drop. 30 points in one contract is $600 in NQ. 2 contracts, $1,200. Fast. That's all. Yes, ES took a trade on the scalper. It's green, $237. RTY took a trade. It's red, $120. That's it so far. The Algo was amazing in November. Just NQ on its own made about $20,000. Also, this past week, last week, the 14th through the 18th, ES range and NQ range were 100%. So this is the most conservative setup. It's 88% on the entire year. It was 100% last week. This is on NQ, and this is on ES. Typically, both of them only take about 1 trade per day. You can see here, every day there was a win. And sometimes we'd have to sweat it out, but. And this one, when was this? Because I don't think November. It's definitely not. Yeah, no, last Monday was definitely a win, not a loss. So yeah, yep, month has been really good. Typically quarter 4 is like the easiest, so October to December is usually when moves will be pretty easy. All right, it's 10:10. Let's see, is NQ going to take a trade soon? We'll see. If it is, then I'll stay on. If not, then I'll probably go. I don't mind this. I don't mind this short at all. I also need to respond to like a million emails. Yeah. All right, cool. I don't think there's any new questions. Is it possible to have 4 or 5 sub accounts? Yes. Tina, you can do that. If you're using a funded program, it seems like a lot of people do that with Apex, but you can also do that with live accounts. You would just have to tell NinjaTrader that you want them under the same like username, because if they're not, then you would have to log out and log into a different one, and then you wouldn't be able to simultaneously use them. So you would have, first you would set up a single account, because you can't just go to NinjaTrader and say I want 4 accounts. And they would have to be under the same person. Like, you wouldn't be able to have, like, I don't think you'd be able to have an LLC account and a personal account and a joint account all under the same username, if that makes sense. I don't think so. You can ask them. But if you have like 3 personal individual accounts, yes, you can put them under the same username on the NinjaTrader platform, and then all 3 of them will be there for you to choose when you want to, say, okay, I'm setting up this algorithm. I want to set it up on all three accounts. Then you can do that. Yeah, kind of slow now. 10:50. Lauren, can you trade NQ and EM together? Yes, it's ES, not EM. Roland. Yes, I do it every single day. I'm doing it right now. I'm trading ES, YM, NQ, all of them. All of them together. Look, same time. ES, NQ, YM, RTY. The only thing you can't do is trade multiple of the same product at the same time. So you can't do NQ fast and NQ slow at the same time. Because if they get in contradicting trades, then you will be taken out of both of them, because it's not allowed. Why is that candle red when it was above the candle to the left? Because the colors are coded by my algorithm, not by like regular candles. It's not like a regular chart. If I showed you this is a regular chart. Correct, DS. And when you get in the group, we discuss how you can get around that. You can do one on micro, one on mini. So you can do MNQ on range and NQ on scalper, or the opposite. You could open a secondary account. You could do one over the other. You could have scalper run until the start time of range. Like, there's a lot of ways to get around it. No. Actual Kevin, no company allows that. Even in the stock market, you cannot be short and long the same product at the same time. It's illegal. You can do it in options. You can't do, well, actually, can you do it in options? You can do it in options if you have different contracts. Like, you can't be short and you can't be like a put and a call with the same expiration date with the same strike price. So yeah, no, you're not allowed to do that with stocks either. Like, you can't go and go long Apple right now and then sell Apple. They would just take you out of the trade, or like, you know. Yeah, it's illegal. I don't know if it's illegal, it's just not allowed. So, because you're buying and then you're selling the same exact thing. So the exchange commission doesn't know what you're really doing. So they're saying, okay, because to get in a trade, you do the opposite. To get out of the trade, you do the opposite. I don't know. It's kind of confusing, but once you know how to trade, then you know this information. Because if I want to sell right now, to get out of my sell, I buy. So you're essentially just doing the opposite to get in and out. And if that's the case, then you can't be long and short the same thing at the same time. Yeah, or with a butterfly, I guess. Well, I don't know, David. I don't trade options. The point I was making is you cannot be long and short a stock or a future at the same time. It is not allowed. Okay, well, good job, David. Thank you for telling me. I don't really care because I hate options. The point is, you can't be long and short the same product at the same time. Florida, if you join, then you can be around me 4 hours a day. So stop dragging your feet. Yeah, oh gosh, Bitcoin is so gross. There were so many people that were like, it's the future. Whatever. I'm sure at some point it will come back. It's just never been my thing. No, thank you. But that's kind of like, what is the PF of the Anglo? Is what? Oh, profit factor? Let me look. I don't have one for scalper. 4.20 on ES range. NQ range, let me see. Let me show you. Oh, I have it in my thing. I thought I had it on announcements. NQ range is 1.81. ES range is 4.20. NQ range is 1.81. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what you're asking, crazy. Yeah, what do you mean a security point of view? Security to who? You? Again, the algorithm is nothing other than a coded program that is trading the chart. It has no idea who's using it. It has no idea, like, how much is in your account. Yeah, it's literally just following rules. If you say... It's essentially just saying what I did when I was manually trading. If the price goes below 43, take a short. That's what an algorithm is. It's a coded program that just says, hey, robot, do this when this happens. So it has nothing, it knows nothing other than, okay, it's telling me in my code that if we go under 43, I should take a short. And that's all it knows. It's not some, like, special, like, George Jetson shit that's, like, taking over your whole computer. Come on. I'm setting up this weekend. Sounds good, Florida. Yeah, so I'm not going to give you the parameters of my algorithm, David. You don't get that information until you sign up. I don't know what PTLO is. Exactly. Who said they haven't seen me mad? Like, come on. I have 170 people using the algorithm. And it's been almost 3 years. So pretty sure we would have known if something weird like that was happening. All it's like a macro in an Excel sheet. Exactly, Jack. Exactly. Peter! Oh my gosh. Peter, you're on the stream. I miss you so much. Yeah, exactly. Do you think that was good, Mo? George Jetson? You think that was good? Hi. Yeah, it's literally just following a script. It's kind of like telling someone what to do, like your child. When I say put your shoes on, put your shoes on. It's the same thing. And then you expect it to put its shoes on when you tell it to put its shoes on. So I'm telling the algorithm when blah 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 is happening, do this, go short. When blah 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 is happening, go long, and that's it. You're downloading what now? What are you downloading? I've been using this for over a week and I've been up every day so far. Yeah, Lamborghini, didn't you say you're up like, I don't know, $3,000 in the past week? Greg is up $3,000 in the past week. Anthony's up $3,500 the past 4 days. Something crazy. Alex made $5,000 the other day on his own. I was so proud of him. Yeah, the Jetson thing. I'm so sassy. Where are we? Oh, what a surprise. We're still moving down. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. This is the ultimate target. We already hit it earlier, this 11,597. Did NQ? No, NQ didn't take a short. Yeah, Kristen, I was confused what you were downloading. You can just email me if you want more information. boldbotllc@gmail.com. I wonder how retail-based algorithms based compute. Well, yeah, obviously, David. I'm not sure, David, if you're a fan or if you're not. I think I'm just going to block you because I don't mind answering your questions, but you have no followers and you don't follow anyone and you seem to be like kind of an ASSOL. So, Kristen, just email me and we can go from there. Yeah, Mo, that's fine. That's probably because of the percentage. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, sure thing. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what you guys are like. Oh, that guy? Yeah, like, I don't mind answering his questions, but then he kept saying things, and he's talking about options a bunch. Like, I don't know what your end game is, so I'm just gonna block you in NinjaTrader. Greg is using the Algo. Yes. 4K for Greg. Anthony should be in this chat, too. CME has wash sale rules. Exactly, Amy. See? Amy knows what she's talking about. So, Amy, one bot can be long and one can be short. They just can't be the same product. Many times last week, we were short ES and long NQ, and then we were like, which one's going to hit first? And then the other one would turn around and hit. The long-short conversation was interesting, though. Yeah, it's a good thing to talk about because you need to know this information when you join the group. So is the No, this is the conservative NQ. What's the average account size needed for this type of bot? So the minimum is $3,000. Most people start with $5,000. Some people start with $10,000. Some people start with $50,000. It really just depends on what you want to fund your account with. But the minimum is $3,000. Back in the U.S., let's get this membership started. Yeah, amen. I'm excited to have you back, dude. What are the bots running on the same product? Well, you can't do that. YM is in a short. So this is YM right here. Again, this is a conservative setup. I have YM, ES, and RTY all on the same chart here, just to make it easier. Do you have a blended factor if we run them all? Yeah, so again, like right now, I'm running ES, YM, RTY, NQ, and I'm actually running 2 ESs and 2 NQs. But I know in my brain that one of the ESs and one of the NQs don't trade until later. So I'm okay until that time, quote unquote, later. And then if that time comes and I still have both turned on, I have to choose one to keep on and one to turn off. Or I can watch the algorithm rather closely and say, okay, well, if I want to move forward with this one, I have to turn the other one off. Or if I want to move forward with this one, like that kind of thing. So it's really just being present. But if you don't have time to be present, that's fine. You would just pick one for the day and run it, and you wouldn't run the other one. So we actually have some other things in the group that we've been talking about that have worked really well, when to choose one over the other. I don't know what these ears are for. Is that same guy? That David guy? The David options guy? What is happening? These Davids are freaking out. Thanks for the follows. Is the conservative better to use? Yeah, conservative is always awesome. Eamon, just email me, reach out, and we will get this going for sure. Nice job. Alex is up $500. Thumbs up, rat. Okay, so now I have to block this account. This person is so weird. Like I blocked him and muted him, and then he signed into another account and then came into my live stream. Like, people have so much time to do so many weird things. You think people that are grown would have time to, like, not do weird things like that? You think he'd be busy trading options, because it seems like that's his thing. So, yeah. Some people are strange. Like, I don't have time to read, I don't know. Like, there's like this weekly newsletter that comes out. I don't have time to read that. But people have time to exit out of their current TikTok account, go into a different TikTok account, to then come back into my live to say something nasty. Oh yeah, Alex, we talk about that in the group as well. Thanks, Crazy Spanner. Yeah, I'm live until 10:30. It's 10:20. I'm about to go. Tell him to go check his strike prices. All right, so this short on YM is green, $70. This is the first trade on YM for the day. Again, ES has only taken one trade on the conservative setup. It's green, $237. RTY is red, $125. And then this is YM. Thank you, Bert. Maybe he needs to reach out to... all right, so I'm going to get off here. It is 10:29. I got 10 emails to respond to, and then I have like 7 people in the group that have DM'd me for one thing or the other. So I'm going to go take care of them. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9:15. If you want more info, just email me, bulldbotllc@gmail.com. I really appreciate you guys. Yes, I'm back from vacation, Papa John's. Todd, you can call me with any questions, bud. Todd. Thank you. We're going to do fun today. Sounds good, Jamie. All right, y'all. Have a good day. No, I'm not going to be on tonight. I'm doing a private call with my group tonight. So if you're in the group and you're a student of mine, we're doing a private call at 8 p.m. I have 2 student sessions this afternoon. I have 2 student sessions tomorrow afternoon. And tomorrow morning is crazy. After my live stream, I need to leave the house quickly and go do like 3 random things. So, nothing tonight. I will be back tomorrow at 9:15 in the morning. Again, if you want to join the group or you have more information, just reach out and we can get you going. So, all right, guys, have a good day. Thanks for joining. Kisses. That sounds so good. Kisses. Yes, maybe Brandon. Don't listen. My nails need a touch up. Okay. Let's not. You can't even see them here. They look. I feel like they look horrible. Yes. I need to get them done tomorrow. Okay. All right, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye. All right, YouTube. I'm wrapping it up. Thank you guys for joining. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you then. I love you all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.